Assalamu alaikum. My name is Obaid, and today we are going to be I'm going to be showing you my installation right now. So yeah. So why are we making this? Well, I wanted to make my own material that could be used as insulation because I feel like the home insulation nowadays is not enough. And now that technology is advancing, the insulation is also advanced so that we can be warmer in our homes. If you want to know why it's made, then let's go through the step-by-step process of how I made it. So first I got the supplies, like elastic, rubber, cotton, and foam. I got a foam ball here, and then step two, then I cut it open and added some elastic on it because it's very thick and it can stretch. So if it wasn't if it wasn't in a foam area, then it was actually used in homes. It could be stretched out for more width. I added rubber because rubber is the material used in erasers and to erase stuff, and we use friction to erase stuff, and friction causes heat. And so I used the rubber, but also mostly because it's also hard for heat or thermal energy to escape rubber's grasp. And so yeah. So afterwards I got some cotton balls and I put it inside the pictures.
So, but the materials that you have chosen, is it based on your own observation from you read in the science book or when you wanted to try, or was it based on some sort of artificial giving you advice that you should try?
No, I got the I put the cotton balls and all the materials by myself. I thought.
Because you thought of it. That's what I want to explain.
I brainstormed.
Okay.
So with the other half of the foam ball that I got, I reinforced it with more foam. I got blue foam because, but yeah. And so I taped both pieces together with the tape so that it can kind of be like a hatch, So this area, we can put stuff in it, so we can test how much R value, which is a measurement of how much heat this thing can store. So then the foam dome is done, but it's very easy to make and it's very affordable, but we're not done yet. Because now we're going to compare this with normal insulation, foam spray. And so we have foam spray, and my thing, which is I call it Obaid. And so the foam spray, the pros are it has lower bills because of its high R value, which I already explained is a measure of how good a product can block heat. It's eco-friendly and it prevents mold. But the cons are it has toxic fumes and health risks. The trap moisture and rot will occur, and it's a permanent mess because when you use it, you can't remove it. And my thing, the pros are it's cheap and affordable. It can be made at home and uses little material, but the cons are it cannot keep in too much heat. It's flimsy and easily breakable, but at this state, it's very small and heat will leak out due to cracks because of this. But it's safe to say that a foam spray is definitely better than what I've made, but I feel like with more funding and more this is just a prototype, and with more funding and actual investing, that it could be used in actual homes to keep heat inside. So that's all.
So how far have you gone in that journey with more investing or more funding? Have you done some actual calculations or looked into it, or is it, with more investing and with more funding, I can fly. That is a statement that I'm making. How far have you gone on that journey to see if it's actually mass producible or can be used?
It is mass producible because the materials that I use are you can find them Dollarama and stuff, and it does keep in heat, but it's not as good as foam spray, which is supposedly the best. But it's still easy to make and stuff, and it can be used for insulation.
But for mass production, it also has to be something which is functioning, right? So do you think if we actually use it in a real home, that it's doable?
Right now at this state,
yeah,
it probably won't keep in as much heat, no. Yeah. But like I said, if we fund and invest it, then yeah, it probably will because
So if you have the funds for it, somebody like $10 million, and where do you want to go with that? Is what I'm saying. If you haven't started the journey, that's okay. It's to the next step.
So like if we were going to like if we actually got the money, then I would research like the materials that's used in like foam spray or other like insulation types, and we try to get the materials with the money and try to implement those materials with the insulation that we have right now.
And for that sort of research, you obviously need like a lab, a place where you can do the experiments. Okay, perfect. Anything else about you want to add?
No.
We were sharp today. Tell us a bit about the outfit. Like, how was your
I wore this
idea?
outfit on Eid.
Okay, and you look wonderful. Thank you, Obaid. Now, next is going to be, let's find out.